Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamin Niti Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Svapadamtikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadan Vitham Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Sabadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhan Vithamscham. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, by which we can directly perceive ourself. Pratyaksha Bhagamam Dharmyam. So in Bhagavad Gita, now we are studying in the 7th chapter, the knowledge of the Absolute. So we are understanding everything about Krishna directly from Krishna. Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. That's what at the end Sanjaya says, that Yogam Yogeswarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So, the master of all mystics, Yogam Yogeswarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga. So, he is directly speaking. That's what Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. He himself, Krishna himself, directly spoke, which Sanjaya was able to hear. We are also able to understand. Now listen to Krishna through this song of God, Bhagavad Gita. Directly what Krishna is talking to us also. So Krishna gave this knowledge directly to Arjuna, which Sanjaya was able to hear directly from Krishna, which we are also able to study and understand directly from Krishna. So that's why we are able to understand this Bhagavad Gita. And this song of God, we can understand only if we believe in Krishna, because it's coming directly from Krishna. So if we envy Krishna, then how can we get this knowledge? Why, first of all, anyone can envy Krishna? Only when we think that we ourselves want to control everything. We don't want to accept Krishna as the Maheshwara. We ourselves want to be Maheshwara. That's what in this material world everyone wants to achieve. Everyone wants to control everything. That's what everybody thinks. But in Krishna's viewpoint, they are all demons. Because demons only, they do like that. They don't surrender unto Krishna. Mudas. Mudas means fools. That's what Krishna says. They are lowest among mankind. Naradama. Naradama means they are lowest among mankind. Namam duskritino muda prabatyante naradama. So the mudas, the fools who are lowest among mankind, so who are miscreants, duskritino, they don't surrender unto me. That's what namam duskritino muda prabatyante naradama. Mayaya apakrita jnanaga asuram bhavam ashitaga. So because their knowledge is stolen away by Maya. Mayaya apakrita jnanaga. Why? Because they are not able to get the knowledge. Why Maya is stealing their knowledge? Why Maya apakrita jnanaga? Because they envy Krishna. That's why Krishna says clearly that this knowledge cannot be explained to anyone who is envious of me. Nachamam yo abhyasuyate. So yo abhyasuyate, anyone who is envious of me cannot get this knowledge. That's why Krishna told Arjuna, I am giving this knowledge to you because you are not envious of me. Idam tute guhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave. So only a person who believes in Krishna, who has faith on Krishna. So that means who accepts that Krishna is the supreme person, that Krishna is the Maheswara. Only that person can get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Others cannot get this knowledge. Even if they read this Bhagavad Gita book, they will not understand anything because Krishna, we have to accept Krishna as the Purushottama. Then only we can get this knowledge. We have to have faith on this Bhagavad Gita. So if we have to faith on this Bhagavad Gita means we have to faith on each and every word in each and every sloka. We have to follow exactly as it is. That's why Srila Prabhupada titled his book as Bhagavad Gita as it is. So then only we understand, we will be able to get this knowledge. The reason we are able to study Bhagavad Gita every day, we are able to make progress, continuous progress every day. And by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are able to study Bhagavad Gita successfully every day. Because we have so much faith on Krishna, we believe in Krishna. That's why we are able to study this Bhagavad Gita. We are able to understand and accept each and every sloka, whatever Krishna says, we just believe in like Arjuna did. Arjuna did not have any question about whether Krishna, whatever Krishna says is true or false. He believed Krishna completely. So he understood. Even though Arjuna asked so many questions to Krishna, he never doubted Krishna. So he had so much faith on Krishna. That's why he told that, I am your disciple, your soul surrender unto you, you please instruct me. Sisyaste agam sadimam tvam prapannam. In that surrendering attitude, we have to submit ourselves to Krishna, then we can get this knowledge fully as it is. That's the reason we are getting this knowledge. That's the reason we are understanding Bhagavad Gita. Now we understand, we know that Krishna is the source of everything. So that's what we are understanding. And once we get this knowledge fully, once we follow each and every instruction given by Krishna, then we are ready to go to Goloka. Because when we follow Bhagavad Gita, that's what is going to happen. We are going to forget about everything in this material world. Because with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are going to remember Krishna only all the time. We'll do everything for Krishna. We'll surrender everything unto Krishna. We know that everything is owned by Krishna. That Krishna is the Sarvaloka Maheshwar. And everything is created by Krishna. In the beginning, before this world was created, everything was separate. Tattvani purva rudani. So all this tattva, all these elements, so they were separate. Vibhinnani pratak pratak. They were separate. So that's what in Brahma Samhita it is said. So the earth was separate, water was separate, and air was separate, and analo, that is heat, was separate. Everything was separate. So then everything is Krishna only has created this world. Everything is Krishna is the source of this world. So then even the jiva, the souls, all the jivatmas, the jiva bhuta, so they are all separate. So they were not having any bodies. And Krishna only mixed everything. And then Krishna's Maya, Mama Maya, my Maya. So that is Sattva, Rajo and Tamo Gunas. So that Maya only has bound the soul inside this body. So Maya only created this body. Maya only has bound the soul inside this body. Sattvam Rajas Tama iti gunaga prakriti sambhavaga nibadnandi mahabhago dege deganam abhyam. So then we are struggling and suffering in this material world. We need to understand. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, everything has come from Krishna. Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Vidyanadi Vubhavapi. So Prakriti and Purusha, you understand that they have no beginning. It's all there all the time. That's what we know, the law of conservation of mass, the law of conservation of energy. That's what we study in our science, in our subjects. That's what the laws we apply. That's how we are now, so much we have got improvement in this technology. So that is because of applying these laws. The same thing, the law of conservation of the soul. We need to understand that we are not the body, we are the soul. So that's what Krishna is teaching, that Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Vidyanadi Vubhavati. So if we just have to understand. So we have to follow this Bhagavad Gita. We have to understand that this is only a middle stage, Madhya, having the body. In the beginning, we did not have the body. In the middle, we are having the body. At the end, we will not have the body. Avyaktadini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidanani eva. That's the thing we need to understand. So everything is temporary. What we are seeing, what we are hearing, what we are doing, everything in this world is temporary, temporary, temporary. That's what we need to understand. So we need to have that knowledge all the time. So that way we will be able to understand that everything belongs to Krishna only. That's why I'm almost quoting this sloka every day, that everything enters into my nature. That's what Krishna is saying there. So everything belongs to Krishna only. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam. So that's what we need to understand. So if we understand that, then we know that everything has come from Krishna only, and Krishna is the source of everything, and everything rests upon Krishna, just like the pearls are strung on a thread. That's what we understand. That Krishna is the supreme personality of God. We have no questions. We have no doubts. That's what is needed. If we just know that, if we just understand and accept that, that is enough. Then we are going to remember Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and we are going to render devotional service unto Krishna. We are going to surrender ourselves unto Krishna, abandon everything else and focus our mind only on Krishna, understanding that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So our life is going to be very, very wonderful with this science of Bhagavad Gita. So then everything makes sense. Otherwise, everything is nonsense in this world. Without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, whatever we do, they are all nonsense. So only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, whatever we do, based on the science of Bhagavad Gita, then only it makes sense. Because we'll be very careful by knowing very well that whatever we do, whatever actions we do, they are only binding us to this material world. And we know very well that we have no other option than acting. We have to act. We have to do our duty. That we know. We know very well that we are forced to act. We know very well that our actions, the results of our actions are binding us. But we also know very well from Bhagavad Gita that we have the option to not get attached to the results, to not get affected by the results. So if we exercise that option of not getting ourselves claiming the results, not focusing on the results of our activities, so then we are not bound by the results. Then we are free from this material bondage. So that is the science. That is the secret we understand from Bhagavad Gita. So that means if you are not attached to the results, then why should we work? We are forced to work, but we should work for Krishna. We should offer the results to Krishna. Nobody can stop ourselves offering the results to Krishna. So that's what we need to understand. We need to think, how can we prove, how can we claim that we are offering the results to Krishna? So that means in all our actions, we should only think about Krishna, only remember Krishna. So that means we are offering the results to Krishna. So that is the way we can act with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We can remember Krishna all the time. We can do everything for Krishna with the science of Bhagavad Gita. We will develop that attachment, very strong bondage. So that Krishna Bandha, that's what has to increase. If our Krishna Bandha is increased, so then Karma Bandha, Janma Bandha is gone. For that, Krishna Bandha has to become very, very strong. So that's what is important. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita only that can happen. With the understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God, then only we can create that Krishna Bandha. So that means we need to meditate on Krishna. We need to focus on Krishna, understanding that we are eternally related to Krishna. Nitya Sambandha. So that's what we need to understand. That we are eternal and we are eternally related to Krishna. And Krishna is our Supreme Personality of Godhead, and He is the seed-giving Father. Aham bija prataka pita. That's what Krishna says. So Krishna is the source of everything. Everything has come from Krishna. And Krishna is the source of not only creation, Krishna is the source of annihilation. So everything is getting destroyed also by Krishna. Aham kalosmi lokakshayat pravritto lokan samahartum iva pravrittakam. Iva pravrittakam. So that's what Krishna says. I have come here to destroy the worlds. So everything is going to get destroyed. So that way, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, now whatever role we are playing, whatever body we have, whatever opportunities we have to fully utilize in Krishna's service. So that means we have to now have this knowledge fully, completely understand this and spread this message. We just focus on one task, this task. That's it. That's enough. That is spreading this message. That is identifying the devotees and giving them this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So if we are successful in this effort, that's enough. There are big cities with millions of people. So that means there are thousands of devotees. That's what we need to understand. When there are millions of people in a city, so there are thousands of devotees are there. So that means we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of opportunities. We have a lot of work to do to identify all those devotees and give them this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That one task, which I have mentioned many times in the past, this one job, if we do it very well, that's enough. We will go to Goloka. We will go to Goloka. If we just do this one job only, enough. Not worrying about anything, not thinking about anything, just spreading Krishna's message, just letting the devotees know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We know very well we cannot teach Bhagavad Gita to everyone, but we also know very well that we can teach Bhagavad Gita to Krishna's devotees. So that way, when there are thousands of devotees, we should bring them. So that means our strength has to increase into thousands. When we say, even in a big city, there are thousands of devotees. There are so many big cities. So there will be tens of thousands of devotees we should be able to bring in. We should be able to identify, if not hundreds of thousands of devotees. So that way, it's a great opportunity for us. So we have to serve Krishna. We have to please Krishna only by focusing like in the service of spreading this Bhagavad Gita message. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have already finished 10 slokas in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what we have understood until now, Krishna is saying that he is everything. So that's what, when Krishna said that Mattaka Parattaram Nanyat Kinchitasti Dhananjaya. So we have finished 9 slokas in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So what we studied in the 8th sloka in the 7th chapter, Krishna is teaching us that Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya Prabhasmi Sasisuryayo Pranavaga Sarva Vedeshu Sabdaha Ke Paurusham Rushu. I am the taste of water, O son of Kunti, Kaunteya, Rasokham Apsu Kaunteya. Prabhasmi Sasi Suryayo. I am the light of sun and the moon. Pranavaga Sarva Vedesu. So, I am the syllable Om in all the Vedas. Pranavaga Sarva Vedesu. Sabdaha Ke Paurusham Rushu. So, I am the sound in ether and I am the ability in man. So that's why Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya Prabhasmi Sashishuryayo Pranavaga Sarva Vedesu Sabdaha Ke Paurusham. That's what Krishna is doing. So that way, O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in man. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying, in this 9th sloka we studied, Punyo Gandha Prithivyam Cha Tejaschasmi Vibhavasau Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu. Punyo Gandha Prithivyam Cha. I am the fragrance of earth. So that's what Punyo Gandhaka Prithivyamcha. And I am the heat in the fire. Tejas Chasmi Vibhavas. Jivanam Sarva Bhute. So I am the life of all beings, living beings. Tapas Chasmi Tapasvisu. So I am the austerity of all the ascetics. So that's what Krishna is saying. So Krishna is everything we need to understand. So I am the original fragrance of the earth and I am the heat in fire. I am the life of all that lives and I am the penances of all ascetics. That's what Krishna is saying. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying, Krishna is continuing in the 10th sloka. Today we are studying Bijam ma sarva bhutana viddipata sanatana buddhimathamasmi Tejas, Tejasvinamaham. Bijamam Sarvabhutanam. I am the seed of all the living beings, all the living entities. So that's why Aham Bija Pratakapita. Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Mutayaga Sambhavandiyaga Tasam Brahma Mahadyonir Aham Bija Pratakapita. So I am the seed giving father of all living entities. So that's why Bijamam Sarvabhutanam Viddipartha Sanathanam. So you understand that eternal. I am the eternal. So Sanathanam. So Viddipartha. So I am the eternal seed of all living entities. So that's what Krishna is saying there. Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi. I am the intelligence of all the intelligent persons. So that intelligence comes from Krishna only. Buddhir Buddhi Matam Asmi. And the Tejas Tejasvinam Aham. So I am the power of all the powerful. I am the prowess of all the powerful persons. So that power, that energy, that strength, everything is coming from Krishna only. Balam Balavatam Chagam. That's what Krishna says in the next sloka. Balam Balav. I am the strong. So the strength of the strongest persons. So that is coming from Krishna. That's why Tejas, Tejasvinam Aham. So I am the prowess of all the powerful persons. So everything is coming from Krishna. We need to understand that very well. O son of Pratham, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. So that way, Krishna is everything. That's what we are understanding. So that way, there is nothing above Krishna. That's what we need to understand. So with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are understanding that very clearly. And now we are getting the opportunity to spread Krishna's message, to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, to offer prasadam to Krishna, and to study this Bhagavad Gita and enjoy every day. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 10th sloka in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmi Riktamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhatta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Patel. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Janki Kamlesh Patel. Mataji. Hare Krishna. I think you unmuted, but I couldn't hear you. Mithun Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Munmun Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. I missed the 2 days class actually because of some guest. So, but yeah, you recite the slokas every time, the before slokas also, that helps us. If I miss something, so I can complete, connect it with the today's sloka. So that's a very nice part. So thank you so much, Guruji. No questions, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna. SK Garg Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, very nice class Guruji. Thank you so much Guruji for everything.
Thank you,
very
Mataji.
much. Hare
Krishna's mercy, we are getting the complete knowledge, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. SK Garg Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much Guruji. Very nice lecture. And what I understand that we are learning about that supreme power, the supreme Lord Sri Krishna. And when he tells that he is the light of the sun, the Oj, Tejas of the Chandrama and everything, then we do understand, we tend to understand that what are we? We are not even the fragrance of the fire or anything, not even the drop of the water in the ocean. And I think we shall be learning more about this, the glory of the Almighty. Great Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi
Hare
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, I could attend today's class. Yesterday I could not attend due to some other commitment. I am very much happy to attend today's class. Today I learned that everything we are understanding directly from Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, a song of God. And Mudas, they won't surrender to Krishna. That's why their life is very miserable, covered with Maya. And whoever is envious of Krishna, they will not get Krishna's knowledge. And those who get knowledge, who have faith on Krishna, we should have faith on Krishna and love to Krishna. As Arjuna had full faith, he has no doubt. Till now, by your lectures also, we have no doubt in this Bhagavad Gita lectures. And we have full faith on Krishna. And we are going to surrender unto Krishna, chant Krishna's mantra. And with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, everything is going to be absurd. And Krishna is the source of creation. Krishna is the source of annihilation also.
Yes.
studied the 7th, 8th sloka about the
Yes.
I am the taste in water, I am
Yes.
the light, sun and moon, I am the Om syllable in the Vedic scriptures, I am the sound in the ether, and I am in the unity in man. And then in the next sloka, Krishna tells, I am the fragrance of in the earth, I am the heat, light in the fire, I am the life in all human beings, I am the penance in the ascetics. And today's sloka, Krishna is still telling, for everything I am the bija, I am the seed of all living things, and I am the eternal, Sanatana, and I am the intelligence in the intelligent people and the power in the powerful people. Very nice to hear. And we understood completely. There is no doubt about that. We have full faith in Krishna. We have love towards Krishna and we are surrendering unto Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Mataji.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. And
Yes,
thank you
Mataji.
to Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu also for summarizing the
Yes,
class
everything.
again. Yes, for those
Yes,
of us who might have missed earlier. Thank you very much for that, Lakshmi Prabhu. And yesterday I couldn't attend fully, Guruji. I was having some other things to attend to.
yes,
Thank you
Mataji.
for the class, Guruji. Thank you for teaching us the Raja Vidya. And
Yes, Mataji.
telling us
Krishna's mercy. Krishna's
Yes.
mercy. We are studying every day. Raja Vidya. That's very nice. Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Thank you.
And many
Thank you.
devotees are joining. That's very good. Yes, Mataji. Yes, very nice.
Yes, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Lalita Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahinder Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram, Rama
Thank
Rama, Hare.
you. Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Namaste.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Subhalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama
Pranams,
Rama,
Prabhuji.
Hare.
Pranams.
Pranam Mataji, Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji says, what her name, I don't know his name.
Lakshmi Prabhu.
What is explanation is very good.
Yes.
I think, but I don't know that much of a knowledge.
Yes. It is Krishna's mercy only we get the complete knowledge, Mataji.
Yes, yes.
Krishna is imparting us this knowledge. Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, today's
thank
class.
you, Mataji.
Thank you, very good.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Palaniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So today's sloga as well as before that what you have brought to our knowledge, that is all everything was very interesting to hear. Specifically, Krishna is the God who brought everything together. That is earth, water, and soul, everything together. That itself is very, very difficult to learn. Everything was separate and he brought together. So that is again a very interesting thing to hear and learn, so that He is the superior. There is no doubt when he can bring all the thing together, which is impossible thing. It is all separate nature and separate everything. And bringing them together itself is a very tough job. And so that way, so simple he is telling that it has been brought by me together all. So that is one very interesting thing in addition to this, whatever slokas daily were teaching us. And that sloka itself is really giving surprise to hear. At the same time, here additional thing when we hear, we get to how much we are, that type of thinking to us. That is the thing. So what I felt today when I heard all these things.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank
you,
thank
Prabhu.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Venkatanaraj, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Venkatanaraj Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today class. Dhanyavad Guruji. Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram.
Hare Hare.
Thank you Guruji.
Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you for the class Guruji, and thank you for everything, all your effort Guruji.
Yes,
thank you so much. And Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji, having this platform. I am proud to be a Bangalore Hare Krishna group and the overall Hare Krishna group. So everybody need to be proud of that. So Krishna is the beginning, Krishna is the end.
Yes.
Krishna is everything. Through him only we see, we perceive, we observe, we realize, we experience, we get knowledge, we get intelligence. Therefore, it's very clear, it's very authenticated and very authoritatively it has been stated. So today's explanation also, the Super Godhead very clearly stated that what he is. See, basically what is happening is a lot of river starts and goes, they sail through many ways, many areas. They should not think that I am the entity. That is the confusion had happened. So small tank and river cannot say that I am a super head. So super God is super God. The source is ultimate. So it's very clearly stated. Through Krishna only we have to realize Krishna. If you don't believe in Krishna, Krishna will not come to you. So therefore you have to go towards him to get all the energy which he has given to us through his nature. It's all his padep. I mean, he has given to earth because we belonging to earth. We can quote only earth. So everything belonging to him. So we are like a lessee, you know. He has given everything on lease. So we are not owning anything. Everything is owned by him. So have a Saranagati, understand him, and go to Goloka as he stated. So Bhagavad Gita is the essence. It will remain. We will come and go. We will perish. But ultimately Bhagavad Gita will remain. Krishna will remain. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna.
Daily, today I was thinking, daily, however we clean today, tomorrow dust will again accumulate in the house. In the same way, in our mind, the dust will get
That's correct.
accumulated.
It gets accumulated again. We have to be cleaning every day. Yes,
Daily, we have to clean by chanting Hare Krishna.
not only daily, we have to be cleaning all the time, remembering Krishna. If you forget Krishna, immediately dust will accumulate. That's
True, Guruji. Most of the time I have experienced the same thing. If we go for few minutes also, our mind gets disturbed.
Yes, if we are attached to the results, then immediately it gets disturbed.
True, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Very nicely said that our dust does accumulate every minute of the day. Yes, Guruji. We really have to do constant upgrading ourselves daily basis. Yes, Guruji. Very nice class, very good understanding. So we are progressing. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Guruji. Hare
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lalita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji Pranam.
Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Very
Hare
nice
Krishna.
for the class. So much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram.
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare.
Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very wonderful class. Really, it's a great pleasure to be connected with Lord Krishna. It's a very important step. Everything originates from Lord Krishna itself. Instead of all being and really to increase the bhakti in Arjuna, he has showed his glory, all his glories, is the splendor of all glories, and is the intellect of the all intelligence. This is a great thing that we are connected, and like to increase our bhakti also. This is the whole Gita. First we have to devotion. So Arjuna and Krishna and inculcates the bhakti calls, the bhakti in the minds of Arjuna, and really it's a great pleasure and really to connect with the Lord Krishna. Really by not saying this is not enough, to develop our concentration and bhakti bhav. Arjuna, the medium by which we get, and is the cause of all its effects. How it is a very good analogy. The ocean is the seed of the clouds like that, and we are really very grateful to Guruji. Because of you, we are more and more towards the mysteries of life. We can understand the divinity. We can reach to the divinity through you, through this transcendental knowledge we are getting because of you, Guruji. by your grace, we are enjoying this class. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sarada Naman Naman.
Hare Krishna.
Because I'm in situations in the boss and noise crowd it.
Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare